Polygons Part 2. The measures of the angles of the triangle are indicated in terms of x. Find the measure of angle A. We need to recall that the sum of all angles within a triangle is 180 degrees. That means if we added angle A, B, and C together, we would get 180 degrees. So we're going to create an equation by adding all of the angles together. And I'll substitute angle A for the expression 9x minus 2. I'll add that to angle B, which is x. And I'll add that to angle C, which is x plus 6. And again, this all equals 180 degrees. The first step is to combine like terms. So I want to add all my x terms together. I have 9x, a positive x, and then another positive x. 9x plus x is 10x, and then plus another x is 11x. So all my x's combine to make 11x. Now I'm going to combine my constant terms. This is the negative 2 and the positive 6. Remember, you always take the sign that's in front of the number. A negative 2 plus a positive 6 is a positive 4. So now my equation is 11x plus 4 equals 180. We'll solve for x by first subtracting 4 from both sides. Now we're left with 11x equals 180 minus 4, which is 176. Lastly, we'll divide both sides by 11. And we're left with x equals 176 divided by 11. 176 divided by 11 is 16. So, x is 16 degrees. Now, if we go back to our problem, we're asked to find the measure of angle A. And A is represented by the expression 9x minus 2. So in order to find angle A, we're going to plug in x equals 16 into the expression and solve. So the measure of angle A is 9 times 16 minus 2. 9 times 16 is 144. Lastly, we'll subtract 144 minus 2, which is 142. So the measure of angle A is 142 degrees. What is the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon with 20 sides? In order to solve this problem, we'll use the formula for finding the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon. Now remember, a regular polygon is a polygon that has equal sides and equal angle measures. The formula is 180n minus 360 all divided by n, and n is the number of sides. So for this problem, n is 20. All we're going to do is substitute 20 in for n and solve. I have 180 times 20 minus 360 divided by 20. 180 times 20 is 3,600. Then we'll subtract 360. And 3,600 minus 360 is 3,240. Lastly, we'll divide by 20, and we get 162 degrees. Therefore, each angle of a regular polygon with 20 sides measures 162 degrees. If each interior angle of a regular polygon measures 120 degrees, how many sides does the polygon have? Here, we're given the measure of each interior angle and we want to know the number of sides. We'll use the formula 180n minus 360 all over n. This formula gives us the measure of each interior angle. Since we know that the measure of each interior angle is 120 degrees, we'll set this equation equal to 120 and then solve for n to find out how many sides the polygon has. The first step is to get rid of the denominator n. To do this, we're going to multiply both sides by n. The n's will cancel in the denominator and numerator on the left side. So we're just left with 180n minus 360 equals 120n. Next, we'll add 360 to both sides. We get 180n equals 120n plus 360. Now I'm going to subtract 120n from both sides. That's because I want to get all the n variables on the left side of the equation and all the constant terms on the right side of the equation. If we look at the left side, we have 180n minus 120n. 180 minus 120 is 60n. And that equals 360. Next, we'll divide both sides by 60, and we're left with n equals 360 divided by 60, which is 6. This tells us that the polygon has 6 sides, and this is our final answer.